right, Ryan and Danny here with our second Ashes Reborn playthrough. We played a game last night for some practice. So we're redoing some of the core game Phoenix-born with some of our new changes. I tried Mayoni, the snake lady, last night and got destroyed. She just can't keep up with all the mist spirits and everything from Aradel, so I'm going to try Geralt today. Coal. Your deck had very little changes, right?
Yeah.
Her deck had very little changes. The Jaguar lost the gaze ability, which, thank goodness, is so OP. Where they could pay, she could pay basically, if this was on the field, she could pay a basic and put an exhaustion token on a unit as it came into play. So basically just shut down.
Yeah.
So that was the big change. Now it says gaze, she can choose somebody not to block when the blue Jaguar attacks. And what else? Oh, you lost a little bit of health on the Jaguar.
Yeah. Butterfly Monk, or the Respark is gone on the Monk. So
Well, that was the Root Armor.
Root Armor.
Root Armor had the Respark, so it can't come back.
Yeah. Now it has Mend. So it can, when the unit is destroyed, you can remove a wound token from a unit or Phoenix-born.
So the Monk before, I think, was X life.
Oh, yeah, for every
monk you had.
spell I had.
For every spell, yeah.
So they were health.
Yeah, they were never very powerful. She never really used them. Now she might use them. The Coal deck got a couple of upgrades. I think all of the allies are slightly different. I know one of the cards is called Cover now, or Close Combat, instead of Spike Armor. So there's a few changes here. So we're trying out without any deck building. Oh, I do have Cole's changed a little bit with his ability. I think they just mostly reworded it. So yeah, we're just trying out without really any deck building too much. We're just trying, again, the core Phoenix-born with their suggested lists and their suggested...
15 health?
Yeah, he's only got 15 health, yeah. But he can have a battlefield 6 too. So I think the stronger the battlefield, the weaker they gave their hit points. So the Iron Rhino, I was hoping that the summon the Iron Rhino would go down a little bit, but nope. It's still 6 basics to activate. You can only have 1 now, but it's called Gigantic now. It cannot be blocked by or guarded with units of life value of 1 or less. So your mist spirits would not be able to block it. And then Overkill, if I do destroy something by attacking, then I could deal 2 damage to the Phoenix-born. So I can kill a unit and get a couple points. So there's a few changes here with that. And with that, let's get into it. We'll see who goes first. So one of the new changes with the rules is it used to be the most basics automatically went first. Now the most basics can choose if they want to go first. I guess I shouldn't get too organized till I find out.
You got 3.
I got 3 too. I had pretty good high dice too. Now I got 5.
2.
Okay, great. Yeah. Those you can just leave your conjurations off camera, fine.
No.
Okay. Let me see how far up that goes. I think it goes to the edge of the table. Yeah, it pretty much goes to the edge of the table, so that's okay. All right. So, well, what do I do first then? I don't know whether I stack I can't stack I can stack the Iron Rhino. It is reduced cost summoning, but I don't know if I want to wait to do that. Well, I obviously want to get the card out. The question is, do I wait on turn 1 and put that beast out? Because I pretty much can't play anything else if I do that. Because that's 1 dice there. That's 1 dice. So I could play 2 things if I put the Rhino out. Okay, so I think that's probably not I don't think that's a good... Well, I can put it out, but that's not a good first round summoning him at least.
Yeah.
Okay, so... let's see... Alright, so I'm just saying the Ironworker's changed quite a bit. It used to be the Ironworker was... You put a status token on, you could remove a status token and take an extra side action, but since side actions are kind of weak. So now he's got overtime. During the draw card step, you may draw up to 2 additional cards. Oh, okay. That's quite a change. All right, let's go ahead and put the Hammer Knight out then. A Goatee, a Leafy, and a basic. Very pricey.
Yeah.
But he's a 3/4. That's pretty good in Ashes. All right, that was the main action. Side action, well, so I could discard a card. I think that's why I need to draw cards more, because the slash is discarding.
Yeah.
So drawing more cards. It says I can hit a Phoenix Born since you have no units, but, and I think I might need to relook up. I think discard has to be from hand. I don't think you can discard from the deck. I'm not going to do it, so go ahead and, while you're doing that, I'll go ahead and look.
Oh, okay.
I'll see if there's something in here. There's not really a big glossary.
I changed up my opening hand a little bit since I didn't use the, what's it called, the steady gaze until like later in the game.
Yeah. We talked, the steady gaze, 2 exhaustions, good, but early game it's not. I think having a different card in your hand is better.
Yeah. So I'm just going to put out my Blue Jaguar spell.
Okay.
And then 4 health. I'm gonna do Aradel's ability
Okay.
to do 2 damage to your ally.
Okay, you're gonna start with that crap already. All right, so discard the number of cards equal from your hand equal to the shown. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, so 2 to the Hammer Knight already. He does have a heal of 2. Okay, so he now has Aftershock. Well, he had this before. After this unit destroys a unit an opponent controls, by attacking, it can deal 1 to another unit. So I could take out, again, the Mist Spirits. And then he has alert, do not place exhaustion tokens on this unit of countering. So if I counter, that's good. I don't have to exhaust. All right, so you did not play anything. Well, you played this summon. Okay. Well, there's a chance. Well, you've done your big one. Your dice power could add 1 more to that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hit Aradel right off the bat for 3 before something bad happens.
Okay.
Okay. We'll see if that was worth it. Okay. Side action. I think I'm gonna have to meditate here at some point to get some. I got almost all these basics. I don't want to separate them out. Not that you're so versed in the cards, like, ooh, he must be doing this card because he's got 2. Some people could be. So I can do that with that. Okay. That. Actually, okay, I'm good. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna summon a Jaguar.
Okay. All right, so now when you attack, you can choose somebody that cannot block. It's still a pretty good ability.
Yeah.
That doesn't make it unblockable, it just means that if I was playing my Gilders last night, I think you forgot that you could prevent my Gilder from stepping in.
Yeah, when he had the massive growth on him with like 7 damage or...
Yeah, you don't want some little 1/1 weenie blocking it, so you could choose. Now if I had 3 or 4, then you don't have a whole lot of choice, but okay. You can do a side action then.
I'm gonna skip.
Skip it, okay. Yeah, the Aftershock, the Hammer Knight. And now that I look at that, it probably wasn't effective because I didn't get to do his whole ability of add 1 to a different one, but okay. So that's maybe not, it's a good maybe for turn 1 play, but not necessarily attacking turn 1. I was just looking at 3 damage for free. Okay, so so I'm gonna do, let's do this. Let's do the Anchor Knot for 1 basic. Throw a 1 when he comes into play, deal 1 to a unit. Then, do I want to waste the frog? I think so. Let's go ahead and hit the frog for the side action for the jaguar. Okay. I don't want you gazing at me. Creepy tiger jaguar gazing at me.
Okay. Seems like I have to skip all my side actions before I can actually do any of them.
I have noticed there's more side actions to do. In the games we've played already, there's more side actions, which is nice.
Put out my Miss Spirit spell. And 1 life.
0-1 with a recover of 1, so if he ends up getting extra health, then...
I'm just going to do the frog ability to take out your...
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, the one I just did. Okay. And the ceremonial magic changed a lot. So the ceremonial magic used to be search your discard power for an ally, place it in your hand, and deal their attack to your Phoenixborn, which was, you didn't want to pull out anybody strong. Now it's just deal 1 to your Phoenixborn, so I can bring guys back. Yeah, because if I brought you couldn't do the Iron Rhino because it was a conjuration, but it was hard to bring back which I understand if you're bringing back a powerful one. But it probably meant that people weren't, I know I didn't use it hardly at all because I'd only bring back little weenie guys like the Anchornaut or something, so. All right, are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, don't look at my card. All right, let's go ahead and do the Iron Worker for 2 more basics. Actually, it's not a lot bad for base. I mean, a lot of basics for this. And side action, the only thing I could do is a dice. Well, nope, I can't do a dice power. I could do the slash, but you've got nothing to slash. But I could slash you for 1. But it seems kind of dumb to pull 5 cards in your hand and on turn 1 discard one of them, unless I guess you pulled in a card you never use. You could put, I guess you could put 1 copy of some crappy card you would never use and just.
I guess.
But okay, that seems a waste of a card too. All right, go ahead.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do 2 Miss Spirits. Then make a skip.
I thought you said I can skip. I thought that was a question. You were
no.
debating whether to skip or not. All right, summon Rhino. And I'll skip. Pass. Go ahead.
Put out my Shifting Mist. Or Mask. Whatever.
Yeah, you usually put that out pretty early, but I guess if you don't need to change your dice.
Nah. I mean, I mostly...
So now you could do it as your side action. You could.
Yeah, I usually have to wait until that's out to actually do anything for my side.
Yeah. If you don't use them this turn, there's always, you can save them.
Next round.
Yep.
So that's it.
Okay, so I'm going to do Expand Energy, which is a basic. And I'm guessing it says discard. It says draw until you have 2 cards in your hand. But because I'm discarding, I assume that means I can draw 2.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, does that count?
No.
Because if that counts, then you'll always draw 1.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm kind of down on stuff, but maybe it could have been useful for free. Who knows? Okay. Yeah, I'll have to skip. Pass. Go ahead.
Put out my Butterfly Monk spell. And then I can't do any more side actions, so skip.
Okay. Well, you always have the dice.
2
2, 2. There's 2 health on each of them left.
We'll do 1 frog to your already damaged guy.
Okay. Unless you want to save them for the next round, but they're there. That's
Yeah.
you can do the dice power
anytime.
Well, it's a side action, so you could do one. You could technically do one every turn. All right, so yeah, what I should have done is, yeah, I should have attacked like Phoenixborn, and then I could have gotten a little bit of benefit from his ability, but that's okay. I'm learning. I have 1 die left, and that does not match either of the cards that I drew. I don't really want to meditate it up to a frog. Okay, so I'm going to push through to Aradel. I'll attack Aradel. So the attack rules are a little bit different depending on what she does. So he's 2/2.
I'll just have my spirit block.
All right, so he blocks. Okay, so I'm doing your Phoenixborn. Opponent declares blockers. Resolve battle if blocked, the battle blocker, and the blocker counters. So you have to counter. Yeah. Okay. So before you had the option, the only time it looks like you have the option to counter is the attacker battles the target unit and your opponent may counter if it is a unit. If the unit steps in front, well, that's what it's doing. So I attack a Phoenixborn. Wait. Oh, if I attack a unit. If I attack a unit and... Yeah, okay. So that's the way I'm reading it. Because it says, here's the steps for a Phoenixborn, here's the steps for a unit. So we would skip this because I'm not attacking your unit. I'm attacking the Phoenixborn. So you declare blockers. If blocked, which you are, then we just resolve them. And if they're unblocked, battle the Phoenixborn. Okay. So, and it says you counter. So I definitely, yeah. You're dead. Yep. I'm exhausted. I take a hit. Okay.
Can actually summon Butterfly Monk, the frog.
Yeah, I know you hardly ever did it, so.
That's just because I didn't like it.
Yeah, well, they were so weak with only one. I think it was, I think you had to have all 3.
At most, it would be like 1/3, but since it didn't actually increase its attack,
well,
it just...
Go ahead. I'm just curious. I was curious. I know it had something to do with their life equaled how many there were out.
Yeah. Per side. I'll skip the side.
Because this is about everything that got replaced. Oh, here's the conjurations. So the Iron Rhino actually went up to attack. It was a 5. But you could have 5 of them out. Masked Wolf. Chant of Revenge. So the Hammer Knight, had Aftershock. It added the alert. The Anchor Knot changed. I'm not here to do... Yeah, the Ironworker had all of this text. Yeah. Where did the... look in there real quick, see if either you see the actual conjuration card or the... Oh, here's the Butterfly Monk. Oh, it had less blessing. You could have removed... When this unit is destroyed, to remove 1 wound. But it says X is the number of monk spells on your board. Yeah. So when you brought them out, unless you had all 3, they were only 1 life. So they just took that away. So the healing part, I didn't realize they had the healing on there. You could have been using the healing fairly.
I didn't even know they have that.
Yeah. They were so bad you never even...
paid attention to them.
What did you do then?
You
just put them out? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Pass the other one?
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of wish I could get that out. That'd be good. Because that may be happening. But I don't have the die. I need a black dice for that. Black dice for that. Do I want to meditate up to the frog just to do a hit? Sure, let's meditate. Okay, Chant of Revenge. That's not a bad loss. Okay, but I cannot do its power because that was already a side action. Okay, go ahead. That was if an ally is destroyed, I can put a token on that card, remove 1 to deal damage to a Phoenixborn. It's not bad. If I have all 3 of them out, that could be pretty good. Because they all 3 would get a token every time. Yeah. Okay, it's your turn.
Now that both of your guys are exhausted, I'm going to attack your Phoenixborn.
Okay, just 2?
Yeah.
Okay. And we do have some upgraded damage counters if you're curious. We have some upgraded we use for almost every game that requires damages. All right, that's it?
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and frog. They're both 1/1s.
Yeah.
I don't like the butterfly monk ability. Let's take the butterfly monk out.
That just counter does its thing because then I can
Oh.
heal her.
Oh, that's right. If it dies, okay, you're right. Kill the mist spirit then.
Okay.
Well, that's kind of a good strategy because if you have all these butterfly monks out, I may not want to kill them because you're just going to keep healing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never used them before. In fact, you took the summons out of your first hand, didn't you?
Yeah,
Your opening
I did.
5. All right. Yeah, I think I tried not to play your deck for you, so you definitely missed a lot of opportunity with that. All right, I don't have a main action I can do, so go ahead.
I'll pass.
Pass, and I'll pass. Okay. All right, so it's gonna. Let's see. Did I go first?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll point. Well, should have pointed that at you. Okay, so we're supposed to roll first, then discard cards according to your roll. But if you like the card, who cares what the roll is, really?
Yeah.
All right, not bad. A little bit of everything. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna keep both of those. Draw 3. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so I have a recover of 1 and a recover of 2. Remove the exhaustion. Okay, all right, your go.
Okay. And meditating was a side.
Side action, yep.
Whenever-
But you don't need to because you have.
I mean, if I just want to get rid of a card, then
True.
I guess.
Or just wait till the end and discard it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you have a lot of basics, so between your shifting mist and meditation, yeah.
It's like 3 dice.
Okay. Yeah, shifting mist is 3. If you need more, then yes, you could meditate.
I'm gonna put out my second butterfly mock spell,
Okay.
and then do a shifting mist. Okay. That's it.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to put Chant of Revenge down. It's a side action. Pay a knife. After an ally you control is destroyed, put a status here if it has no status on it. Oh, so I can't just stack them up. I can only have 1 on there at a time. If it has place 1 status on there, I think the other one said put a status token here. Maybe stack it up too much, and then I can do a side action or remove a status to deal damage to a Phoenix Born. All right, so that's a side action. You know what the main action? 4, 5, 6. We'll see if that's worth it. So it's a 7-4.
Now I know you probably won't be able to do anything.
Well, that's it. Okay, it's your turn.
Those aren't inexhaustible stuff.
No.
Maybe I don't want to get rid of that.
Oh, is that your reflections in the mirror?
Yeah, the water.
In the water? Oh, I get to draw 2 cards for that, dude. Okay.
I'll do it.
Okay.
It's a side act.
I think
Yeah,
you put
it's
it on my card.
Oh,
It's an alteration spell.
yeah.
Okay. Let's see, this could have no abilities. Okay, so that means that the gigantic ability and the overkill ability does not work.
Okay.
At least for this turn. So the gigantic means that this couldn't have blocked it. Now it can. And the overkill means that you can't block here and then I still get 2 there. Yeah. That almost makes it worthless to attack, to be honest.
Well, it isn't gone at the end.
Yeah,
of
I
the
know.
turn,
That's what I
but-
mean. So,
Is it round or actual turn?
the end of this round.
No.
So,
Okay.
a round is till we not shuffle, but roll dice and draw
Yeah,
cards.
okay. And then since outside, do another butterfly monk.
Okay.
Can only have 2 out though.
Right.
That was it.
Okay. Okay, so let's see if I can get the hammer knight. So I'm going to attack one of the monks. Doesn't matter. Just so you know, so if you block with them, so I'm attacking one of these monks. If you just go through, this one will die, and then I can deal 1 to that one.
Okay.
However, if Aradel steps in, she can only do this once per turn, then she takes all 3, and they survive. But,
With the ability.
but both
cancel
abilities,
out.
so that's true. You're right. So if I attack 1, kill, heal,
Yeah.
kill, heal, so you're down to 1, but then I do 3. So I'm only actually adding, I'm clearing your board too.
Yeah.
So does she take basically 2? So the butterfly monks stay out? Or no, 3. Does she absorb all 3? Or does she do it and absorbs, So yeah.
She can't take very many hits without dying. So probably just have a mock.
Okay, so
Mock.
so you would counter. I take a hit. Okay. Now you heal, so you'd go to 2. Okay, then this one with the hammer knight hits that.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you heal.
Yeah.
Or no, that don't heal yourself.
Oh.
You heal. I think you heal air. Oh, you could. Well, this one's dying, so you have to take it from Aradel.
Yeah. So.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So you don't take any damage, but both of your monks are dead.
Is that it for you?
I do have. Oh, okay. Could do that, but that's useless. Okay. So that was, I did an attack action. So my side action, I'm going to slash. I'm going to go ahead and slash Aradel. Gain some of this back.
For 2.
1. It's just 1. Or deal 1 target to the target Phoenix Born if they have no units. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Now I'm gonna do Aradel's ability.
Okay.
Get Aradel.
Him?
Yeah.
2?
Yeah.
2 hits, okay. He's done. Okay, so I'm going to put Chant or Revenge gets a token.
And then for main, I'll do 2 in the spirits.
I was hoping by clearing out your board, then I'd get a free.
Nope.
Yep, with this stupid thing on it. Okay. Okay, let's save that. Okay, let's put strengthen down. Oh, no. Poop. Could use some more blue dice, actually. Nature
What
dice.
you get for something you're
Yeah,
running
I know. And then you... I mean, I can still use it, but you kind of made it... You kind of really, wimped him out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I really need that. For that, what can I do? Well, let's do the side action. Let's pay a goat head, do the goat ability. Place in your hand, deal 1 to your Phoenixborn. Okay, so that's a side action. Cost me 3 dice to replay it though, but at least I have him. Main action then. I guess let's go ahead and both of those are all real good. Okay, let's do this. Close combat, which used to be spiked armor, I know that. So it's a frog. Choose an unexhausted unit you control. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'll do the Iron Worker. So choose an unexhausted, deal damage to another target unit equal to the chosen attack. So I'm basically getting a free hit on a Mist Spirit. So it says, choose an unexhausted unit you control, deal damage to another target unit equal to that chosen uses attack value. So basically it's a free attack, but then I take a hit. I don't exhaust, but I take a hit. Okay.
Well.
I was thinking he had lots of health, but he can also recover. He's easier to kill, but maybe I get a chance to recover instead of putting wounds on him, even though he's got 4.
Yeah.
That was why I did not choose the Rhino.
I'm gonna do massive growth on my spirit. So he's 5/5.
Yeah. Well, close combat would have been better then, because then I could have done the Iron Rhino against that. Okay. Well.
Well, I don't have enough dice.
Was that a side action for the armor?
It was a main.
Main action, okay. All right.
I wish I could bring dice back.
Yeah.
I was paying attention, so I'll just skip.
Okay. All right, for the side action, I'll do Chant of Revenge. Remove a token, exhaust it to add 1 to the Phoenixborn. I'm gonna have to pass the main action.
I do not have a main action to do.
Okay. I'll attack your Phoenixborn with this 2/2.
Okay, block.
Okay, but if you block, you have to counter, and then you can't attack with him.
No.
That's the one advantage I have.
For 2?
For 2. So he takes 2 hits and nothing, and I die. Or you just take 2 hits and I become exhausted.
I don't know why I put that stupid thing on him. Yeah, I'll have him block.
Okay, you're gonna block for the Phoenixborn?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me see. Okay, so yeah, you have to counter. Okay, so you take 2, I die, and you're exhausted. I don't think you should have done that.
No.
Because now I can swing 4 for 7 hits. Well, possibly.
I shouldn't have done a lot of things.
Yeah, I know. We're learning. Okay, there's the one issue about this game is there's 1,000 decisions you can make. It's not like Keyforge or Pokemon or some of the others we've played. There is 1,000 decisions to make. My opinion, I would have let the 2 go to Aradel, so this is free to possibly block if I decided to block or attack with the Rhino this turn. up to that point when you'd put this on here, until you put that on there, I probably wasn't going to attack because it would have just been blocked by that.
Yeah.
So to counter that now, can you summon a Jaguar? So at least then if I do attack, the Jaguar can...
I guess.
That's your best. Otherwise, I will tell you, I'm coming through with the Rhino. And that's 7 hits. That's huge.
Yeah.
So you have
Close
to...
death.
Yeah, you kind of have to come up with that counter.
Okay.
Unless you have some way to stop that. But right now, summon a Jaguar. At least you have a blockable creature that can soak up that damage.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you have to do whatever you can to keep that Iron Rhino off of Aradel. Because that's like almost half your health in one hit.
Yeah.
Okay?
Side. It's not like if I beef up my Jaguar, you're not gonna kill him. He's still gonna die.
That's true. So yes, unless you put the massive growth wouldn't help on that.
No, I don't even have any dice to.
You're correct. That's a good play because yes, if you buff this up and it still is going to die,
There's no point.
unless you can get it up to 4 so you kill it, then that's worth it.
Yeah.
If you could get it up to somehow, or do a dice power to add 2 to this, then when the blue Jaguar, then I have to decide, well, okay, now do I want to attack? Because if the Jaguar steps in, I lose it, and then next turn I got to pay another stupid 6. So I don't want to lose that either. So your dice, you did this, you could do the dice power. Well, the dice power is only 1.
Yeah.
The Jaguar is a 1 attack. So
No.
Aradel's with a dice would have helped, but you've already done hers.
Yeah.
Did she she hasn't stepped in yet?
No.
Okay, because we're supposed to turn it sideways if the Phoenix Born steps in. All right, so you have a side action if you're...
I'll skip it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, because I think this reflections in the water before just took out the abilities except inexhaustible. So it only took off half their abilities. It's considered to have no abilities, including inexhaustible. So that means, yeah, it turns off he's just a 7/4 with no ability. So do I attack? Because normally with the ability, I might go straight for the Jaguar, knowing that I would get 2 automatically there and the Jaguar out. Now I can pretty much... All right, I'm just going to go for Aradel with the Rhino.
Block.
Okay, so you step in and block. I take 1 now.
Yeah.
Okay, and exhausted. Okay, go ahead. Because I know you can't summon any creatures now. Oh, you do have a second summon. Yeah. But you're also almost you're out of dice too.
That does take a frog.
Just 1 frog.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I should do that.
It is just yeah.
Side. I don't have any dice to play anything, so.
Okay. So to me, the only thing I could do is maybe the slash will not. Now if I slash the butterfly monk, then your Phoenix Born heals. So it's almost like having.
Yeah.
It's like I don't want to do anything to it. Yes, I want to get rid of it, but if I get rid of it, it just helps you.
Yeah.
That's the only benefit I had is that one where I took out both at once, but then it heals 2. So for me, it doesn't do any good to waste because that will die as soon as the massive growth is gone. If I do slash the butterfly monk, Aradel's just going to heal again. So I think I need a benefit instead of just slashing it for no reason. Okay, I'll pass.
I'm just gonna get a free hit on your
Okay.
Phoenix Born.
All right. I'll pass again.
I'll pass.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna discard that. Okay, I'll draw just one. Oh, great. All right, I'll keep the goat head. Actually, you're supposed to roll before we draw or whatever. I don't know if I'm gonna keep any cards depending on what I draw or roll, anyways. I kind of see what they're saying. Holy basics.
Wow, that's annoying. Well, you can't summon because you can only do one.
Yeah, I can only have one out. Yeah, one rhino. So, yeah, that's the only. Okay, might need to do some meditation. All right, this swings back to me for first run. 1,000 Swords would be great right now. All right, remove your massive growth and your spirit's dead. And since that happens, oh no, Chant of Revenge is only my dudes.
What I was gonna do is I was gonna put the massive growth on the spirit, and then since both you had two guys out that were, one guy was exhausted.
Which means I lose yours as well.
I was gonna steady gaze your Iron Rhino so I could attack with the massive spirit, but I didn't have any dice to do it, so.
Okay, so before you get too much of your weenie characters out, you're going to take 7 hits from that Rhino. This unit cannot be blocked or guarded against units with a value of 1 or less. Since I'm going first, I've got to take advantage of it.
Great.
Okay. Oh, I thought one of these was a side action. Nope.
Do you have any cards that remove exhaustion?
I don't know. You'll see. They're in the other deck that I used yesterday, but so no, they're not in this deck. Since I'm playing with the recommended deck list. No, they're not.
Okay.
I still have a side. I'm just trying to see if the slash will do any good. So if I slash your monk, you're just going to heal, but then it's gone. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, I'll pass. Go ahead.
Okay.
This deck's a lot better than it was. I used to not like this deck at all. As much as I like Geralt in The Witcher, this deck was not that good
I remember.
to begin with.
Forgot what I was going to do for a second. So I'll just do 2 of those to do 2 Miss Spirits.
Okay.
And then... I have to wait to do a Shifting Mist.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's... Alright, let's do the Hammer Knight. A goat, a leaf, and a basic. And then I'm going to meditate a Hammer Knight to get a frog. Since I have 2 and I can bring them back, technically.
You suck.
Yep. Okay.
Doesn't run my entire turn.
That's what's kind of nice about these one-turn card games is one person doesn't do 50 things. It can totally change what you do from turn to turn. Now don't forget, you could use a frog power on this just to kill it, to heal. That's a strategy. Because the frog power, the dice power doesn't say, I'm pretty sure it just says deal damage to a unit.
Yeah.
So I mean, you could... A lot of this game is hurting your own units to help yourself. There's quite a few. I mean, I could do that. I could do it for my Chant of Revenge.
Yeah.
When an ally you control is destroyed, so I could frog my little 1/1 guy. Well, he's not it, but I could do that just to get that. So
I guess
I'm just saying that's a strategy. Man, that's a lot of power dice.
do steady gaze on your.
Okay, that's probably pretty good because, yeah, I can come in and wipe out little weenie characters.
I'll also say you can't block.
Yep, true.
And then, since that was the main, I'll do a side out of the mist to do 3 tier. It's a target unit. Okay.
3 to somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 kills the rhino.
Yeah. I forgot I can't do the Phoenix Born.
Yeah, it's too.
Still
That'd be too
works.
powerful. All you need is your full 8 battlefield, and half my life is gone. Oh, that's a pretty good play. Okay, is that it?
Yeah, that was both.
Oh, let's see. Oh, that was a conjuration. That does not work on Chant of Revenge. Well, actually, that might not be a bad thing. 4, 5, 6. Now he's unexhausted. Okay, I don't know. We'll see. Side action. I'm going to slash. I don't like the butterfly monk, but I don't like giving you a free heal either.
Nope.
Yeah, I want to take the butterfly monk out. Let's just make sure we're doing that right? If it's...
When this unit is destroyed, you may remove 1 wound token from a target unit or Phoenix
Okay,
Born.
all right. All right. Oh, I did slash, not the frog. Okay, so I still have the frog. Okay. That actually might have been helpful. Kill my rhino. But it might have been stupid. Clearing out all my dice just to get him back out again. I don't know where my other 2 copies are. Because I can get it down to 4. 2 to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then...
What was that from? Aradel's?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's just her thing. I don't pay attention to my dice.
Yeah, it's hard to keep. You just sometimes play cards and then realize, oh wait,
And then
you really have to. Well, and you hate to go
dice.
through and like, okay, these 2 are going to go here. These 2 are because again, somebody can kind of. Neither of us are that good with our cards at this point, but. And there's so many cards now in this game. I don't know how many, but there's probably people like, okay, well, once somebody's played your deck, you kind of know, like, okay, so I know you have this and this and that.
Yeah.
And since we only play each other, we kind of know. That's why I want to try the drafting rules, where you basically get a Phoenix Born, you flip over a card, and you kind of just randomly between us pick cards, and you make a deck and play without really thinking about it.
Seems terrible.
Well, it's to alleviate this. Okay, I know you're going to do this on turn 1. I'm going to do this on turn 1.
Yeah.
It alleviates some of that when you're
It's
playing
like
the
how
same
you
person over.
Sometimes know my opening hand and what I'm gonna do.
Have you done anything? Oh, you just
side.
did the side action, right?
So I guess do monk.
Okay.
So that's it.
All right. Well, I'm attacking again. You can't block with weenie guys.
Ah.
Yep.
Even if you do the unit guard, or
Yeah. This unit cannot be blocked or guarded against by units of life value 1 or less. Because it just destroys the whole purpose of the card. Yeah. Having a strong guy and just being, okay, great. And then it's done for turn. Okay, the next turn being, it cost me a lot to get it. So
7?
It's 7.
I think
Is
I'm
that dead?
No.
Yeah, you're at 9. Yep. That's death. That's death.
That sucked.
So that's something to think about. By killing it, and then me still having that big pool of dice, it let me bring that back out for basically, because it was already exhausted.
Yeah.
It couldn't have done anything. So at worst, I would have brought it out next turn, which would have given you best. So that's something to keep in mind. If killing it seems like, oh, great, it's gone. Don't have to worry about it. But it was basically out for the round anyways.
Yeah.
Then with that big pool of dice, for me, it was worthwhile. Okay, well, because what I had was not really usable right now. So I had close combat, which again makes an unexhausted just attack somebody.
Yeah.
I did have this cover, which I kept holding this if my Phoenix-born guards, the damage is negated.
Oh.
And then I deal 1 back to the unit. So that's pretty good. It's way different than what it was. So those weren't really helpful for me. So for me, it was definitely worth, again, dumping all those dice. Because then, again, it was basically a fresh rhino. So that's something to keep in mind. If I've got those dice, if you kill it off or well, and if you gotten it close, I might have killed it off myself.
Yeah.
And then if I have a big pool of dice, comes back.
Probably should have done it sooner.
That's all right. We're practicing. But I don't know if we'll ever get in depth of the game as a lot of people, because we have other games we play and to explore all of the cards, and I think we'll always kind of be relearning this game.
I also just realized I can't put massive growth on a unit with attack value of 2 or less. So.
Oh, you're not supposed to put massive growth. Did that change? We didn't change that card, did we?
No, I think it was like that before.
You've always usually put it on the Jaguar.
Yeah, but it didn't really do anything anyway. It just went away at the end.
Yeah. So, that wasn't one we traded out yesterday.
No.
It's hard to remember because the new cards and the old cards have no like little symbol in the corner. I wish they did to kind of say, because I've tried to keep the whole card separate so we don't go back and accidentally put in the old versions.
Yeah.
All right, I like that deck a lot better though. Before it was really, I don't know what I didn't like about it. It just seems like the allies, like I said, the Iron Worker was like remove a token to do an extra side action. There was never side action. It's like I could do I think the thought was maybe do slash 2 or 3 times, but I'm not going to discard 2 or 3 cards at it, just for that ability, right? It's not strong enough. So I'm glad that changed.
Did it change completely?
Yeah. Oh. Before it was again, put 3 when you played it. You put 3 status, remove a status for every status you remove. You took an extra side action. I never liked it because the side actions were pretty hard. You can meditate. Yeah, I could do the slash. And the initial thought was probably to combo off of that. Yeah. But I like the idea is drawing 2 extra cards because then the slash is a little bit more valuable. And obviously I'm hopefully drawing more cards for my deck. The Chant of Revenge changed a little bit. What did it change from though? Well, quite a few of his cards changed. So the original, since this isn't a sleeve, I know. Okay, so the original, whenever a unit is destroyed, you may place an exhaustion token on the spell to damage. Okay, so it's the same. They just put the actual side action. Oh, this was immediate. Whenever you control whenever a unit you control is destroyed, place an exhaustion. So I'd exhaust this. So this was immediate. This is not immediate. This would take a turn to do. Well, not necessarily. I could frog my own guy, kill him, put a status, or no, that would be a side action. So they kind of just limited it, looks like, because this was immediate. This would take a side action to do. Okay, so that one changed. Yeah, the Blue Monks. What was the other one I was looking at? The Hammer Knight. Oh, the Hammer Knight still has the Aftershock. It just added that alert, which is kind of cool. So and a lot of them I looked just changed the wording. It just kind of helped change the wording, made it a little bit more
easier to
bit easier to read and understand, right? Okay, well, we'll come back. We'll do a little bit more with this. I know Danny likes keeping the same deck until she figures out what we like to do, but the deck Mayoni just doesn't do good against Aradel. because the Mayoni I can only have 4 units out, and it just, I was trying to build up the snake, so I'm always getting rid of my units to build up the snake, and I only had 1 or 2 units at a time, and she would have this full battlefield. It just didn't compare. So I purposely played this deck today because 100 blades deal 1 damage to Phoenixborn, then deal 1 damage to all opponents, draw a card. So it's
just wipe out my
it could just wipe out all of your Mist Spirits, yeah. Plus the Iron Worker or the Anchornaut coming out can destroy the Mist Spirits. So this one's a good counter to your deck.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. But I had a lot of fun with that deck. We'll definitely be playing a lot more of the Reborn. So we're supposed to get the next one as expansion is one with the new time dice.
I think.
And that was scheduled. Well, it says right here, March of 2021. That's already passed because this took so long to get out. But what they did say is that this is going to come out because everything's supposed to be 3 months. Every 3 months we'll get a new Phoenixborn deck. So just basically a new deck, not necessarily new dice, but a new deck. But what they did say is it's supposed to be every 3 months. But they said because this one took so long to get out, this could come out very shortly.
Yeah.
That could come out very shortly. And that, truthfully, I don't know how long we'll keep going because I don't know how many new Phoenixborn we need. I mean, we have quite a big chunk of cards now. We added up.
The water actually has the time dice option on it.
Oh yeah. Some of the cards they upgraded do have time dice added to them. So we almost doubled. Our allies are now almost doubled. So even though some of them traded out, we have some new ones that we've never seen before. Some of them are dead cards because we got the Conjuration card. They changed this, but they didn't change the Summon card. So we did get a few dead cards, but we did quite a few cards that are new. A couple new Phoenixborn that we didn't have. So we do have some possibilities. And again, I don't know how long we'll go through keeping adding Phoenixborn. But if they keep adding new dice, I'll probably... It's $30 every 3 months. It's not a huge expense, but it does add more, not necessarily complexity, but a lot of people want more cards. So anyways, all right, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.